No matter how strong you are always being influenced by what you hear, what you watch, what you read, and especially by the people you spend time with. That's what Chapter 5 is all about. Influences, the invisible forces shaping your thoughts, beliefs, and actions every single day. When I look back on my own life, I can clearly see that every success and every mistake was shaped not only by my habits or choices, but by who and what I allowed to influence me. The truth is, your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant or allow to grow will eventually take root. If you feed it negativity, gossip, fear, and doubt, don't be surprised when your life feels stuck or unhappy. But if you feed it positivity, learning, discipline, and encouragement, you'll watch your life grow in the direction of your dreams. There are three main types of influences I talk about in this chapter: input, associations, and environment. 1. Input, what you feed your mind. You've probably heard the phrase, garbage in, garbage out. That's 100% true for your mind. Whatever you allow in will directly affect what comes out. Every book you read, every show you watch, every conversation you listen to, it all shapes your mindset. If you spend your time listening to people who complain, watch hours of negative news, or scroll through endless social media, that negativity seeps into your thinking. But here's the good news. You can choose your mental diet. I limit my exposure to negative media and instead flood my mind with positive, growth-oriented content. Audiobooks, podcasts, and people who challenge me to be better. You become what you consume. 2 associations, the people around you. Jim Rohn, one of my greatest mentors, once told me, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Those people influence your attitude, your expectations, your income, your health, everything. When I was young, I made a conscious choice to seek out successful, disciplined, and driven people. I wanted their habits to rub off on me, and they did. That's why I always say, if you hang out with 5 confident people, you'll become the 6th. If you hang out with 5 lazy people, you'll also become the 6th. You don't have to cut everyone out of your life, but you do have to manage your associations wisely. Some people you should disassociate from completely. The ones who drag you down, drain your energy, or constantly complain. Others you can limit. You see them occasionally, but not enough to let their influence shape your mindset. And then there are those you should expand. The mentors, role models, and peers who lift you up and challenge you to grow. Surround yourself with people who represent your future, not your past. 3. Environment. The space you live and your surroundings influence your behavior more than you realize. If your workspace is messy, you'll feel disorganized. If your environment is filled with distractions, your focus will suffer. But if your space is clean, intentional, and inspiring, you'll perform better. Your environment should reflect your goals. If you want to read more, keep books nearby. If you want to eat healthy, fill your kitchen with healthy food. If you want to work hard, design a space that encourages productivity. Your environment is either setting you up to succeed or quietly holding you back. At the end of this chapter, I challenge you to take inventory of your influences. What are you feeding your mind daily? Who are you spending time with? What kind of environment are you living and working in? Once you become aware of these influences, you can take control of them. And when you control your influences, you control your results. Remember, success doesn't happen by accident. It happens by design. So design your influences carefully because they're designing you.